Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Bitcoin and crypto markets bouncing back, which is beautiful. We bought that dip very nicely. My trade is still in the negative, around negative $6,000, but it was negative $24,000 2 days ago, that trade. It's a $267,000 trade that I opened on Bitcoin, and my account went from before the drop 575, after the drop 490, now we're sitting back at 530. So it was about a 40k bounce, which is beautiful. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up button, turn on the bell. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into the technical, and we're getting market getting a bounce back. Meta was up like crazy on Friday, up 5%. Bitcoin was up a little bit, and we're getting a little bit of a pullback. Meta was up, Tesla was up 2%, Magicraft slightly up, Pocket down, Dogecoin down, World down, Uniswap slightly down, BNB. It was pumping just a bit, but Bitcoin must have had a little drop just now. You can see that little mini drop. Let's zoom out onto the weekly. On the weekly charts, we're underneath that yellow 1 year trend line. Each candle now represents 1 week in the market, and this is 1 week worth of volume. So volume is how much Bitcoin was traded during that week. So you can see the week is about to finish in 22 hours and 44 minutes. You can see here 22 hours and 44 minutes, and the week will close. The week volume will be a higher volume than the last week, which is good. Last week we had 704,000 Bitcoin traded. This week so far 806,000, still got 24 hours left. So we saw a bounce in volume. Crypto Guru Bot fired a blue buy back in 2023 in February, and it's at 20k, and it's still a blue buy now, hasn't flipped red. Bitcoin indicator bot fired a sell up there, didn't fire a buy. You need to use all these indicators all together. Nothing gives you 100%. You're using all this information to make your decisions. Stochastic is very low now on the weekly, which is good news. You can see the last time it was so low was August 2023, when Bitcoin was sitting at around 26,000, and now we're that low again on the stochastic, even though we're at 57,000. So the stochastic reset, which is good news. Let's go closer. On the daily, stochastic turning up from oversold double bottom. We had the daily candle, we had a massive hammer candle close on that drop, where it went from 57,000 down to 53,000 and closed at 56,000. So it was such a big drop on that day in a bounce, which we caught actually. Now I'm still seeing the M pattern. I'm still seeing the two main supports at 52 and 46. That's where I have two trades set up. We did finish the Elliott wave count now. So we had this second Elliott wave count of my counts. The first one was back at 16k. First impulse, first to second corrective, second to third impulse, largest of the moves, third to fourth corrective, fourth to fifth final wave, A correction, B bounce, C final wave, and now we start the next wave of Elliott wave count. So we have started the next wave, and in my opinion, first wave will take us mainly either to 62 or 64 or 67 will be the first. 62 700 or 72 will be the first impulse wave. Then once we get there, we have to draw out the count. The green lines are where those big supports were sitting. Let's go closer onto the 4 hourly. On the 4 hourly, we got a V-shaped recovery on that 60k, and we got a V-shaped recovery on that 54k. A lot of volume came in, but now stochastic on the 4 hourly is overbought, and it is Sunday, so we could have a bit of a pullback today without the ETFs. Maybe they try to attack the market again, so just be cautious out there. Let's go into the hourly. I would keep trades at 52 and 46 if you didn't catch that bounce, and hope. Technically, this is a rising triangle that broke down now. So the target of this rising triangle is actually 46k. So we could go lower, so just keep that in mind before opening longs. I have trades set at 52k and 46k. You can see here, this one risk to reward 88 times, risking $531 to make $46,000 per Bitcoin with no leverage, opening at 46. And this one is 95 times, opening at 52. Let's see if they manage to hold. I'm going to show you my trades now. If you want to trade like you're seeing me do, underneath the video, go down below. One is the exchanges I use. Bybit gives you a $30,000 bonus when you use this link, and that joins the other gurus. Bybit, in my opinion, is the best. BingX also great. Binance also great. To take the crypto master course to learn all this and get the bots and learn 12 hours of trading. Each of these courses are around 30 hours of lessons in Laws of Money, Crypto Master Course, Stock Guru Master Course. I recommend take all these courses before trading, otherwise you're just gambling. And then join us in the Telegram. There's 9,000 of you in the Telegram. Actually 9,000 in the alerts and 3,500 in the chat. And you can talk to each other for free in there as well. My Bybit account is 534,000, bouncing back from 490. So it bounced about 44,000 from the bottom. My Bitcoin trade still $6,400 in the negative. At one point, it was negative $24,000. It's 4.5 Bitcoin, so it's $267,000 trade. And I put $40,000 worth of margin because I wanted to make my liquidation below 52K, that 52K support. If it comes down there, I will also make lower than the 46K support. I want to keep this trade open and add to it as it comes down. I've got more to add at 52K. This trade's 6,300 negative, but actually was down 24K, so a big bounce back here. Bitcoin, I've got one buy at 52K, in this account 534. I'm holding 183 in cash, 74K in Bitcoin, bouncing back 2.7, 74K almost in MCRT. Uniswap 45K up 4%. I added more to Uniswap at $7 on that drop. Doge 41K up 4%. World 35K. I also added World at $3 at $1.70, which is beautiful. Pocket I did not add yet, and it's coming down to my buy target at 4 cents. But we don't know how much it will bleed down, to be honest. So just keep caution on going very heavy long. And these are some comments that I got from all of you. They bought back today. Yes, they did. And we got the bounce, which is beautiful. Can you review Dogecoin? Yes, I can. Doing now in the video. Okay, let's check out Dogecoin. Thank you, Jake, for requesting for everyone. Let's check out Doge. The buy targets, it hit my buy targets at 9 cents. If you remember, I had buy targets at 0.09 and we came down there. Oh no, I had my buy target 0.085. We came down to 0.09, but I actually had that leveraged long to add more to my Doge at 0.09, but I closed it because too much panic in the markets, and I'm too much, as you can see, I've got too much, I'm too heavy on my account. If you go here, I can't go too much more now because I'm 16% Bitcoin, 40% in cash. I want to always keep my cash around 40% so I can buy fear, so I can buy any discounts. So I like to keep cash. So that's why I didn't add more to that position. Let's go into Doge. So big support was at 0.08. Actually, it was at 0.9 where I had it originally. If you remember, I had my buy order there. That buy order was correct. I should have kept it open. It came to 0.09 and then bounced back. So that bottom of Doge was 0.091. I had it 0.094 a few videos ago. That played out. We got a bounce. Major support, if we pull back any more Bitcoin sell-offs, a good buy area would be 0.083 in my opinion. If we don't bounce and head up now, volume coming in, Stochastic was oversold. Let's look on the weekly. Stochastic on the weekly, extremely oversold, turned up. That was a great buy at 0.09. And I remember we got that bounce from 0.091 all the way to 0.11, which is beautiful. I was still holding spot Doge. So if you want to try and buy Doge, right now I wouldn't enter after this V-shaped recovery. I would try and get it at the next support in case there's another Bitcoin sell-off at 0.08 if you manage to get in there. I'll show you support and resistance. That's one of the major supports. If we break that, next major support is 0.06, which I would go heavy long if we come down to there. And I'll set an alert there as well, which is beautiful. There you go. Why don't you open any short trades? The trend is up, and I don't like to short. I don't like to short in bull markets. It's very dangerous. I could have done it. I could have maybe caught the top of Bitcoin at 72K. But I just don't. I love you too. I don't like to short in bull markets because it's very, very dangerous to short Bitcoin in a bull market. I learned that back in 2013. I learned to not short Bitcoin in a bull market. I love you too, everyone. Orchestrated FUD, no shit. They always do it like that. They did. They targeted the 4th of July to announce the Mt. Gox liquidation, selling, and also the German selling. They announced it all on the 4th of July when everyone was on holiday and the ETFs were closed. So they used it to attack the price of Bitcoin. That's why I think that my trades could be very, very good that I got into, but we have to wait on Monday when the ETFs fully open to see how much of an effect and what will happen and if we bounce back very strongly. Again, all the links, everyone, down below underneath the video, the exchanges, the courses, the networking. Go to jamescryptoguru.com to check it all out as well. All the links. Love you all. Have an amazing day and weekend. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up button, turn on the bell. Enjoy the Sunday with your family and friends. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.